Hi, hello, welcome back to Math&Me with me, Nikhila, Sankar. So, now we are going to move on to some example questions, okay? So, we have example 10. So, we learned the formulas in the previous video. So, with that, I'm going to continue. Prove that 3 sine pi by 6 secant pi by 3 minus 4 sine 5 pi by 6 times cot pi by 4. I have to prove that this is 1. Okay, so before that I'll write down the values for you. So I have 0, 30 degree, 45, 60, 90. Sine oda value eppadi pogum? 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. And cos will be 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. Idoda ulta. Okay, so this will be my sine and cos values. So I have 3 sine pi by 6. 3 times. What is my sine pi by 6? Sine of 30 degree. Pi by 6 na 180 divided by 6, which is 30 degrees. So sine 30 degree times secant pi by 3. Secant pi by 3 na secant 60 degree, which will be 1 by cos 60 degree. Okay. For simplicity, namakku sine and cos values theriyum. So I'm writing this as 1 by cos 60 minus 4 times sine 5 pi by 6. Idu eppadi eduthalam? Sine of 6 pi minus pi divided by 6. Reason. Then I have cot of pi by 4. Cot pi by 4 and cot 45 degrees. I have to prove that this is equal to 1. If I have 3 times sine 30. Sine 30 and 1 by 2 times 1 by 2 times cos 60 and cos 60 is 1 by 2. The reciprocal of that is 2 minus 4 times sine. When I split, I'll have this term separately and this term separately. So I'll have sine of 6 pi by 6 minus pi by 6 times cot 45 value enna? Sine cot is nothing but cos by sine. So cos by sine na 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, which is 1. So cot 45 is nothing but 1 equals 1. Ipa idu cancel aguma. So I'll be left with 3 minus 4 sine 6 by 6 cancel achuna. I'll have pi minus pi by 6 times 1 equals 1. Ipa sine of pi minus x enadhu? Sine of pi minus x na, where are we? All silver tea cups. Pi is here. Pi minus x na, we are dealing with the second quadrant. Second quadrant la what function are we seeing? Sine. So sine in the second quadrant will be positive. So sine of pi minus x is sine x. So we have sine of pi minus pi by 6, which will be sine pi by 6. Okay. So it will be 3 minus 4. Sine of pi minus x and we just saw it as sine x. So it will be sine pi by 6, which is equal to 1. 3 minus 4 times sine pi by 6 na sine 30, which will be 1 by 2. So I have times 1 by 2 equals 1. So in there 2 and 4 will get cancelled. So I'll have 3 minus 2 equals 1. 1 equals 1. So LHS equals RHS. Hence proved. Okay. Did you understand what I did here? In that I split this. I got something in terms of sine of pi minus x. Sine of pi minus x and we are dealing with pi minus x. Pi line inge irukku. Minus x na we are dealing with this. Pi plus x na indha pakkom. Pi minus x na we are going in the clockwise direction. So pi minus x, sine na all silver teacups, which means sine is positive in the second quadrant. So sine of pi minus x will be sine x. Okay. Example 11. Find the value of sine 15. So sine 15 eppadi eduthalam? Sine 15 can also be written as sine of 45 minus 30. Idu or option. Or I can write it as sine of 60 minus 45. This is another option. So these are the two options. So I can choose any one of the option. Say I choose pannalam, I choose this. So I have sine of 45 minus 30. So sine of a minus b formula enna? Sine of a minus b is nothing but sine a cos b minus irukradhunala minus cos a sine b, where your a value is 45 and b value is 30 degree. Ipo substitute pannalama? Formula la substitute panna I have sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Okay. So sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 minus Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So this will be root 3 by 2 root 2 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Common denominator, so I have root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. This is the value of sin 50. Okay. Example 12. Find tan of 13 pi by 12. So this is tan of 12 pi plus pi by 12. Why am I doing this? I can cancel the 12 and the 12. This I can take it separately. Okay. So I'll have tan of 12 pi divided by 12 plus pi by 12. 12 and 12 will get cancelled. So I am left with tan of pi plus pi by 12. What is tan of pi plus x? What are we dealing with? All silver teacups. This is the first no. Tan of pi plus x na pi inga irukku plus x na we are dealing with the angle that lies in the third quadrant. So pi plus x. Tan is positive in the third quadrant. Pi plus x we are dealing with the third quadrant. So tan of pi plus x will be tan x. Okay. In the pi by 2 tan will become cot or cot will become tan. But we have pi. So tan plus x or minus x. Is it positive or negative? So you have tan which is positive in the third quadrant because it is pi plus x. Pi plus x now we are dealing with the third quadrant. So tan of pi plus pi by 12 will become tan of pi by 12. Now this simplify pannalam. Tan pi by 12 can also be written as tan of 4 pi minus 3 pi divided by 12. Why am I doing this? Because 4 12 cancel ago, 3 12 cancel ago. Correct? So I am doing this. So I have tan of, when I split these two, 4 pi by 12 minus 3 pi by 12. Don't forget the minus in between. So I have 4 pi by 12 minus 3 pi by 12. I can either do 4 pi minus 3 pi or I can also do 3 pi minus 2 pi. Correct? 3 12 cancel ago, 2 12 cancel ago. I have two options. You can choose either of them. Okay. 4 pi by 12 minus 3 pi by 12. In the 4 and 12 cancel achna, I have tan of pi by 3 minus pi by 4. Okay. So this will become pi by 4. So what formula do I use? Tan of A minus B is tan A minus tan B. Minus minus divided by minus plus. 1 plus tan A tan B, where your A is pi by 3 and your B is pi by 4. So value substitute panna, I'll have tan pi by 3 minus tan pi by 4 divided by 1 plus tan pi by 3 tan pi by 4. Product. Okay. So what is tan pi by 3? Tan pi by 3 is nothing but tan 60 minus tan 45 divided by 1 plus tan 60 tan 45. Tan 45 is nothing but 1 sine by cos. So tan 45 is 1. What is tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by root 2. So it will be root 3. So I'll have root 3 minus 1 divided by 1 plus root 3. So this is nothing but root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. So in the denominator irrational number. So how do I rationalize it? So I have root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. So I'm going to multiply by root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. So in a minus b into a minus b. Put a bracket always. Okay. Appada you will not miss the multiplication terms. So in that root 3 a minus b into a minus b is a minus b the whole square, which will be a square plus b square minus 2ab divided by a plus b into a minus b. So it will be a square minus b square. So this will be root 3 whole square is nothing but 3 plus 1 minus 2 root 3 divided by 3 minus 1. So I have 3 plus 1 4, 4 minus 2 root 3, 2 a common adta, 4 minus 2 root 3 divided by 2. So when I take the 2 common, I'll be left with 2 minus root 3. So this is my final answer. Okay. 2 and 2 will get cancelled.